For time when you be say not a rain fall for Benin, and when the rain fall, so many things there. People they complain, say their roof come out, but they complain, say they no see road pass. That one a different one entirely. But they complain, say there are things when we say they for house, they destroy. People they complain, say their farms then they don't get to any place when we say they stay give for just one rain. Come they wonder, what about the rain come for? That time they get 7 days rain, non-stop and the rest. The kind of thing when we say go happen, go be disaster. We come to ask ourselves, say, who be the people that want to take charge of all these people? Anytime when we say this kind of disaster day, I will not say the only people when we say they do, and that be the Edo State Emergency Management Agency, where they call SEMA. We won't go bring them, make we ask them how they take prepare for this one when we say they come. Or they call them and talk and say, stone when you see when they throw, they come with you, you know, they blind you. This stone when we say they come, what do we go do make it no blind us? We go call the coordinator. I mean, the coordinator of Edo State SEMA, Edo State Emergency Management Agency. Make it talk to us, Jerry Idaosa. Welcome to our program.
Good morning, my brother.
Great
Thank
to
you very much.
Well,
Good morning.
welcome.
Good morning.
I be the coordinator.
Yeah, the executive secretary.
And the executive secretary. You know, they mind me, I'm going to ask the question anytime.
No problem.
The rain, they come now. Natural disaster, once it be say don't come. Next year when we say come for person mind, now we say SEMA. You know understand? We get NEMA, that for the national. Yes. SEMA now for the state. Now we say SEMA and the rest. The rain when we say they come so, because only one fall that day, almost everybody they cry. The rain we say they come so. How prepared are you people to make sure say people they no feel disaster when we say it come, they figure some kind of rescue.
Yeah, we don't actually put down mechanisms on ground like the first stage. Or the first phase for anything disaster management and preparedness. We must prepare first to be able to mitigate the disaster or the effect or the impact of the disaster.
You know what they do. You know, say now when you go school, like, they find it difficult to deal with it now.
Okay.
You go help us, so we go feel understand what they talk. Okay. All the disaster, the impact, I don't know what
okay.
They hard us well.
Okay. So with the prepared, that one are the first phase, because if we're not prepared now, this disaster we know say a natural disaster. And you know they are not to save the way they take come. Like some the few rains we don't fall this season already, we'd already see some impact we don't get on our people. So part of our preparation now to sensitize the people first, which is by creating awareness of tree plantings down our number one.
And about the plant tree. Look about the plant tree.
At least for against wind and rainstorm and windstorm. But for some assessment we don't do now, we see breeze carry people houses. And when we can't find that.
This one when we say all these estates, retorts and everything, they bound the land, they follow the trees and all of that.
Yeah, those are the mechanisms we don't put in place. Because just on Wednesday here, we get stakeholders meetings with Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development, FUMA, Waste Management Board, and all concerned stakeholders who they work and collaborate together. So we sit down, we come bring everybody own idea, how far they don't prepare. Because our own now to coordinate the activities. When we go for assessment, like they will see, say, okay, this area, they prone with erosion, they prone with gullies. We go escalate them to them where they concern. And we know, so like for instance, and a FUMA, now they in charge of the seating of gutters, which by God's grace, when we meet on Wednesday, they tell us the governor don't approve, made they deseat many of these water pond retention centers, which is number one problem we face. Then many of our drains too don't block. They say governor don't approve one for them to deseat.
Wait. The area now they talk, all this approval now one thing, you know, say one time, governor, the time when Shomole be governor, they say they don't tire to the mark something, you want to mark them.
Yes.
You don't understand?
Yes.
Because Victor won't ask the question, before I go ask the question, I want to find out. All this one are seed gutter, they do all those kind of things, we know. The ones that when it be say a concern wind, breeze when they follow rain, then they blow roof come out.
Yes.
Now when they come now, sure say you see some for road. Even for Wasta Junction there, one big story building there, where you see you just carry and come out the whole thing, they carry and come out. Now be the question they ask now. People they buy land, they sell land, they destroy all of those things when we say they. We're supposed to be a kind of wind cheater. We
are windbreaker.
Windbreaker, or they cheat the wind or that kind of thing. So this one be say they cut all of them come out. This kind of people now you they tell me now say, make we go they plant. And the one who did before nature give up, they remove all of them.
Yeah, no, at least we don't put mechanism on ground. Like I said just now, the stakeholder meeting we will get. This physical planning and urban development, now they're in charge of those ones. Not only planting of trees, they do codings for building. Before you go fit build, at least they go give you code, the specification, you must meet them up. For instance, now
we went to the current house and go for that area.
We go for that area. And also, they work closely with NIMET to get that prediction. Like rain one for now, don't know amount of season. The rain one for this season, which is over 2,000 rain for this season. So we don't get all those predictions. And also, for this wind and rainstorm, they will also give a prediction. That's one way to still prepare. That's why I said some journalists say we need to plant trees.
Okay.
Even in our rural areas, we find that there were no tree planted. Village before that time, they go, we'll see on that tree the evening. People, they gather, sit down, eat from that tree. The impact of this breeze affect a lot of these houses because there was no visibility of any tree around those places. Why we bring in physical planning and urban development? Because we even see some of our moats now, people don't build on them. We're supposed to be waterways. So they say they go map out of this. So that in case tomorrow people, they come for you, say, our government, don't they destroy your house. So because you see this place, now where water supposed to follow, but community leaders too, they go play a big role on this. Because some of them, they give approval when they say all these places. So these are the things we don't put on ground. And by God's grace, we will start to put them in place.
Okay. Richard, say one question.
My brother, emergency man. Me, I'm surprised now, say, you come here again, come tell us waiting we don't hear well from for the past governments. Now they come here and come they repeat the same thing. But I pray, make una plan work or make una carry out as una take carry out. Now, me I dey feel say una no quick start. I dey always dey talk and say Nigeria government as a whole, generally, if they want look for black goat na night, na they take dey look for black goats. Me I no even expect say na now when rain don dey fall, na now governor dey approve make dem visit gutter. And as I dey visit am, rain dey wash am back. And this na wetin dem suppose to do for dry season. When rain take start for dis state so, why e be say una wan start to dey look for black goat for night?
Okay, my brother Victor, when I say government approve, not me say now he approve. When it comes to governance, na process and na procedures. And like if we check inside January, some of those areas where we don't identify and map out will be critical, like Ikbobai side, that's a do-our side. If you can ask people from there, you see they deseated those gutters and evacuation was being carried out. Like Eredia water storm project there now, I think that was recently approved because it still feed the retained water. But the level now don't reduce because of the waste we don't full inside. And that's another problem. When we talk about disaster management, not be just the government responsibility alone. Our people too have a major role to play. Because if you see most of our drains we block now, most of the retention pumps now, things like waste, rain dey fall now, you see person come and go through way dustbin or dirty way supposed pay waste managers come carry. These are part of the problem. At times we are quick to blame the government, but at the end of the day, who be the government? Not be all of us. And when the thing happen, we will come TV or go media house, they cry like say, we not play or we not get role to play. Now collective effort now go make the state not witness flooding on
you
the
get children, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I have children.
And when you get children, when you see your pikin do one thing, you say this thing say they do, don't do them again. If you do them again, I'll do this to you. And if you say yes, say that because the government they take action, they follow these people. Now then they put the thing inside the gutter.
Yes, because like I said, even
because now of the government, the man I do am, nobody punish me. You understand? You see me say I do. You go do your own too.
Yes, you are very good.
You know, if it's not government hand a day more than the people the way they put the thing inside gutter.
Of a truth, there are some sanctions where we know say it takes time before people go adapt to. Like I said now, even waste management and board, recently they don't start to destroy all these dwarf walls where people they build outside their fence. They don't start to destroy them because this thing takes time. This government just about 4 or 5 months old. At least this implementation process will take time before our people. Nigerians, an average Nigerian need iron fists. So it will take time for this implementation to take place, but which I know under this administration, those things must be put in place to correct the rots of this our society, because it's so alarming. If you take a walk now, go our retention ponds, what you go see then are debris. Not saying a water full am. And when these debris don't occupy this, how many place or space go get to retain the water? That is the major area we want to focus on. Sensitizing the public. And if there are penalties, so that they go enforce those people where they carry out these sanctions, make these people they pay penalties. Imagine moat they close to my area now. They'll begin turn out to dumping refuse. If I be government or the waste man, if I go there, go ask this way they close to this moat, I will give them paper. Because they are the ones that are dumping. If you see and say not be you, if you see person they come dump, they go all and wait government. So these are part of the measures we don't put in place.
Like these ones where you talk now, and I go happy if na we carry out. Now, they talk about physical planning, Ministry of Physical Planning, in land and survey and all these things. My brother, if you take your time, you go around these our cities, our villages or communities, you will see no community will not get natural valley. You understand?
Yes.
But if on our way be government, because the plagues they expand every day, on our way be government, which you they talk so now, carry on, now stand by. All this community, on our visiting, where natural valley day, now go mark am, now girls now take mark am out. Now go monitor am, not be one now go visit today, then not go see you now again for the next 1 year. Now the monitor am to make sure say these community people they not sell am. Go Ogbioko. If you go Ogbioko, I think after or before the primary school, it gets moat. But when they construct that road, the construction company draw the attention of the former governor. Say, may they see this moat, people don't feel am, build house good. So may they feel channel
Water.
If you watch, that be down the area, no gutter, because nowhere to put the
Water with the coming from.
But the governor no fit take the pains to make sure say this moat, make they remove all the houses through the moat. E long big. You go see one immediately after the market. So if una fit do all these things, all this una work go legs. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But how una ready to do all these things?
As a government, we don't ready our own plans. Like I said, we don't prepare, because one thing with this new government, they do, we say we don't want make something happen before we go to respond. It's better we find solutions not to make them happen, and that is one of the measures the government of the day has put in place. Recently, we've been going around the 18 local governments. We'll be able to cover 5 local governments so far. I would not identify these key areas where they prone with some certain kind of disaster, and we don't address those ones, and we don't map them out so that next year we'll not go repeat that same thing. We don't already collect data, and we don't draw our own mapping of those areas down, so that every year all we need to do is to be going there for assessment, to do evaluation and monitoring, to ensure that okay, these things have been done, because we cannot know it all. That's why they always tell the general public to reach out to us on 739. Our toll-free number be that in case of those areas, maybe water they disturb you for your area, or erosion, or emerging gullies, because that's another area I want to also talk about. This thing they start with just finger, these gullies will they talk before it will become the one way houses go the floor pool. That moment we see say that emerging gully they come, we can call the government's or the government's attention to it, or even we on our own as individuals. It not go pass 2 bags of cement. We address that matter before it go turn to waiting go come they turn to big disaster where 100 houses go for, like the issue of Taboga area and where government by God's grace they don't they work for there. We see identify some way some houses don't even they give into inside already, fences don't fall inside. So these are some of the things we they want to do to ensure this kind of katakata no happen.
The katakata already happen now, so to speak. Once it happen and the rest, they fix it now. But they still say, when I reach there, I get people, houses will scatter. When it be say zinc plenty, when they throw away, come out many houses. But at the end of the day, when we see that they give best bread, you will give rice, give three sheets of what they call zinc for one house.
3 bundle.
No, 3 sheets, don't be bundle.
Yeah, 3.
And now,
What do you want to do?
make you let me ask my question now.
Why use that cover water?
So you start saying you go give that 3 sheets or 5 sheets, as the case may be, for a house when we say no get roof, the whole roof don't blow, come out and that kind of thing. Would they ask the question? Now this one might be the emergency one they do to address person when we say a house no get roof again, when we say natural disaster, it don't blow, come out.
My brother, thank you very much for this question. You see, one thing where we must also let our people know. They say truth is bitter.
Truth no dey fear. Now
Not
go
the
to
fear.
fear.
You see, us now, for instance, if you go around this state as a whole, I'm not sure say it reach 10% of houses we meet building standard. If we are being honest with ourselves. For instance, now you build kiosks, breeze carry and don't say make government can't do rehabilitation for them, which is not supposed to be. We go some houses, some of those roofs don't pass 100 years, and breeze can't carry on. You can't say make government come. Government not be Father Christmas. Let's
You
be
know,
very
they talk about the one that they agree to go do, one that they see nothing that they go do. Now they talk about now.
What we talk about,
If you don't already agree, so we do.
what government does is relief.
Okay.
Not be say government go just take full responsibility. At least we dey assist you to support
okay.
you.
Okay.
Hey, now when you dey pay insurance, now you say insurance company go like as e be for abroad. If you go ask damage, people get insurance. This part of the world, most of them don't dey insure their houses. So make government just carry money, they take do road, take on go build house for person. The only thing we do to cushion the effect.
Okay.
Now we do to provide assistance to you.
Okay.
That's what we do as a government. That's what it's all about. Not be say you should expect government to come build the whole thing for you. No. Now assistance, support, now government they give.
For this the work on and the work, we dey see at times when breeze go carry people house, make them homeless. Wetin we na how na ready for the accommodation of those people?
Okay, like IDP camps. Yeah, we have some IDP camps, and also we, at times when the need arises, say it not be enough. We get some private ones where with the rent from all those people to put these people. But one issue they get, if you ask these people, they'll tell you, say, they deal with their family people. At least if you cry to the government, we have IDP camps. We have in Edo North, we have in Edo Central, we have in Edo South. So it's just for you to notify the government. And also that's why we are trying
All this one
to...
do for Edo North, they do Central, they do South. Now they cater for the people in there.
Of course, the government takes responsibility. If in as much they have people there, but for a while now, they've not be people living in those IDP camps. Maybe because of the reasons, maybe they never get any concerns to go there. But what we are trying to do, we are trying to reach out at the LMC, at the local government level, that's Local Emergency Management Committee, because they are closer to the community people, to identify such persons so that they go address them to us. They will not take it from there. So those are the plans, so part of the plans we'll put on.
One community now, like Anegbete, the one place when we say, you know Anegbete?
Yes.
That's an erosion prone area.
Yeah.
Anytime we range up for everything will come out. So they can't carry them come out. I think that time during the time of Golo Jonathan and they build which is they call a place. We call it IDP camp now. We say they go there, they stay. And the question now be say, every year this rain they fall, Mona go there. Every year this rain they fall, Mona go there. The problem is safe. They know they address them. The problem of flooding in those kind of communities them, including Anegbete, though they address and say everywhere they follow, Mona come out to Mona go higher land. Anywhere we rain they follow, Mona go higher ground. That's what we go do and so we go the day.
You know, like I said, now we don't identify some of those areas where they prone and critical. And by God's grace, like I said, this government just starts. We go address those issues.
Because somebody tell me before you enter, yes, Victor they tell me say one of the problems when we say one of the solutions to Anegbete matter, that be the sitting of the river. So what do they call it? The dredging
of
of
the
the
river.
river. Because River NAIJA pass that place.
Place.
It don't sit.
Once you overflow now,
Yeah, now they come enter the place. Any small rain, I don't overflow, and the whole thing will come enter the same. You go answer that question after this break. We'll just take this short break. We'll come back just answer. We'll just take this matter to the next level. Stay with us, not go anywhere. We still there with the Executive Secretary of the Edo State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, our good brother and friend. Don't become our friend now, Jerry Idausa. Welcome to the program again.
Thank you very much.
I greet you. So before we go that break, we'll talk about finding a permanent solution to those communities that will be say for that erosion-prone area. Or those, that are the word. No say we don't go school. They find the word. Don't be say we go use. But that coastal area, every year, and I better people, Udaba all those people, they won't be say for that area. Osumegbe, all those Ozanu people and all the rest, they won't be say for that coast now. Ready come, make una rock, come on, go higher ground. You ready come, mona rock, mona go. Can't we find a permanent solution to this thing?
Yeah, like you said, the permanent solution to that place, now the dredging of that river, and which will take a lot of resources. But I think with the partnership and in collaboration with the federal government, the state will be able to address that matter.
Now, don't get that for mind to do it.
Yes, that's why I say we don't do all those assessments. I want now to make recommendation to Mr. Governor, and I know say Governor himself na person with the listen. Because we also say this thing don't become a thing we be saying that every year in and out. So now to bring the last solution, we go address this matter. Now governor go want to. So it will take a while, but I know this administration will fix that problem.
Ekeke area, now one place for all one.
Yes.
Where they be say we see say the dam when they for Irua side, that be for don't make mistake. Ekpoma side. It can't overflow. It can't go that place. That place cause disaster because of the overflow of the dam, or maybe because the collapsed dam. That make it when we say happen. Almost everybody, that people they know them as farmers, and the rest. This matter don't dey for ground for some time. And if I don't make mistake, I know see the thing go don't reach you go don't hit your ear, and the rest. You don't hit state government ear, and those people are still living. The last time we check, see they for where we say they dey. They don't get a bridge. The bridge when they make by themselves, they don't get the bridge again. Water don't take over everywhere and all of that. The matter don't reach now ears is there. You agree? That's what they go they day.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. I think even on Tuesday, Governor himself sent us go there. We go distribute relief materials to them. So I'm surprised that maybe you are never aware of the government.
Maybe I'm not there aware.
Because EYTV follows. But I will shock say by now they never see air that news. Because I spoke with them this morning, they said they never air that news.
They never air.
Okay,
no, I'll come up for a news department I did.
So we go there on Tuesday, Governor direct us to go give them relief material. And also as we go, the Ministry of Health follow us. Because TCC, their water see contaminated. So
water not clean again.
So they've also taken their recommendations back to Governor, which I know they're going to provide them with a health facility there, because the closest one to them is at Ilwekme. That's about 8 to 12 kilometers away from that place. And also, the one we will go there for that first, the Ministry of Works follow us, go that place, go do the assessment. And we know in the Ministry of Works now they're in charge of building of and construction of bridges. Not just the bridge, even roads leading to that place. There's no road there. And not be just this government. They say for over 10 decades, they have not felt the presence. They have not felt the presence of government. They, at least
because me said that one because they build their own food.
They have not felt the presence. Even when we got there, the people were like, these governments will not really respond to us, because they've been writing over the years for government's intervention. At least something happened recently, and governor himself show concern. So it's a good way to start with the people of Ekekera. So my word to them is, let them remain patient. Governor, go address this issue with the defense.
Okay, we'll take the last question for Victor before we say we go pack our kayak more for him.
Well, the question when I want to ask, you say, wetin una go do these people? Wey be say they no go ever leave waterway for Benin City. All the moats, all waterways for our city, say dem bend to the block, and wetin una plan, wetin una wan do all these people?
The plan, I say, the government of the day now, government where they operate with law. So anything where government want do, now waiting they backed with law. And I believe say there's laws backing those, especially when it comes to building and allocation of plots of land. Because we know by rights, nobody is supposed to build on those waterways. And sanctions will be made. And also those buildings are illegal structures. So they will have to be removed. That's just the honest truth. Whether you will call land white or black, but it's the right thing to do. And that is what this government will do.
In case people get some kind of issues, because people like us now, anything will happen. I tell you of my place now, I'm betting my place when they say that come back to the happen all the time, every year. AKK era, people they suffer. Another fate like that will happen. In case that kind of thing happen, how they go take reach now?
By God's grace, one of our prayer will they pray and make it not the happen.
It go happen.
We don't say it go happen. A natural disaster.
They pray make it not much, impact, no much.
So now the prayer will everybody. In case it happen, we get toll-free number, emergency number. Now free of charge, 739.
Okay, if you call, you're not go pay.
You not go pay. You not go pay now. 739. People did there 24 hours of the 7 days for control room and command center. They go receive your call. They go now escalate them to the appropriate quarters where they need to. If now earth issue, they go escalate them to earth. If now what you need to do with security, they get service personnel, the police, army, road safety, any kind of disaster where they related.
That number feel they very busy.
739. They will also get office lines too. Will be 080 70 41 9855. I will call them again. 080 70 41 9855. You feel also reach us on this number 081 40 84 8899. Make I call this one again. 081 40 84 8899. Just call. We are just a call away from you. Because one thing where our people know, they don't know same man work before. Now even this government, now it makes same man call they come and people notice same man they do. They are not to way made the thing happen before in the previous administration.
So now they go there,
they go give price and all those things. But now they try to see how we fit reduce this disaster. Kata make it not the happen, which will save the government of the day more money to do other things.
Jerry Idahosa, Executive Secretary, Edo Sama, thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother, Mr.
We shall say next time if we call you, we'll show your face.
Thank you, my brother.
No,
thank you for